Soon you'll be gone, but I'll stay till the morning comes and the sun will just burn a little harder this time.
They're here.
There they are.
Just burn a little harder this time. You in the dark room, you in the light, you in the corner of my restless mind. Soon this will all come undone. Soon this will all come undone.
Wait, crab just come running out when I put my hand in the hole.
So for our morning exercise today, we're doing rock climbing.
Right, let's climb these rocks. Oh my god.
Where are we, Richie?
I don't know. We decided to climb these rocks. We're going to go snorkeling on this side, but it's too bloody rough. So we're just going to climb these rocks and have a bit of a look around. It's quite rough through here because we've got a current tide pushing in here, and every couple of minutes you get this big like washing machine twirling over and over and over. And you can see across these rocks, we're just filming all these crabs jumping around everywhere.
Let's go climb the rocks.
We better get out of here before the high tide starts to kick in because it's going to be hard to get out of here. Let's go climb some rocks and have a look.
So we're tempted to go snorkeling in that area over there.
It's a bit rough.
We realise it's not going to be such a good idea.
Okay. It's a bit rough down here, I think.
A little bit rough, yeah.
Alright, we're going to climb up this rock and have a bit of a look. See what the view's like up there.
Mountain goat, Richie.
Oh, let's climb that.
I don't know how she's gonna climb that. Are you Spider-Man?
Just been at one of the Similan Islands. We don't know the name of the Similan Island. Similan Islands. And we've had some incredible snorkeling today. The best we've had in Thailand so far. They do charge you a fortune to be here. We see the reason why is because it protected all the fish species from all the fishermen. I'll be quite keen to go and catch some fish myself, but it's illegal. So now we've packed up our gear after being kayaking to one of the islands, and we were told off and threatened to be fined for kayaking. But we can take the dinghy ashore, and all speedboats can actually back up to the beach, but we can't take a kayak. So we've decided to pack up our gear and take off over to Similan, the main island.
Hey, Captain. Captain Panda.
Captain Panda. Just trying to moisten my eyes from the sun today because we got really burnt, hence why I'm wearing my long sleeve top. And we've just done everything. We've cleaned, scrubbed the deck. Jenny did her yoga. Now we're just watching the sun go down as per usual with my eye patch. Can of beer.
We had a pretty big thunderstorm last night. Lightning all around us and some torrential rain. Quiet anchorage turned into a washing machine. Captain was up all night making sure everything's okay and we're not moving anywhere. So he's having a bit of a sleep-in today.
Soon you'll be gone, but I'll stay till the morning comes and the sun will just burn a little harder this time. You in the dark room, you in the light, you in the corner of my restless mind. Soon this will all come by.
We're going to the island called Similan. It's the biggest in the group, in the Similan island group. So we're going for look-see.
Pay more money.
Don't be so negative, Richard.
I'm being realistic. Oh, your ankle. Bracelet, come on.
Take it off. Our next stop is Koh Tachai, halfway from Similan Islands to SURIN. Amazing snorkeling and diving here. Manta rays, hopefully to see some. Yeah, see you there. Oh yeah, I can see it.
You see it, Jen? When you hit the orange, that means that's the last 10 metres. When you see the orange pop up. Yeah, you'll see the orange pop up. Oh, it's only a baby.
Let him out?
Yeah, we might as well let him off. Definitely the hook.
You want me to hold the line? So we in Koh Tachai. It's part of the Similan Islands National Park. The island is uninhabited, it's empty. Actually, a few years ago it was crowded with all the tourists coming from the mainland. but in 2016 Thai government decided they're going to close the islands indefinitely to let the marine life regenerate, to restore a bit. And it's amazing once you let the nature run its course. It's the healthiest reef we've ever seen, and it's just abundant with all sorts of fish and squid and whatnot.
So we saw some squid last night underneath the boat, didn't we?
Yeah, it's absolutely sensational. It's the best coral reef we've seen, and it's only been 2 or 3 years.
And they don't like us actually shining a torch in the water, do they?
No, the squid didn't like it.
They run away. And same with the fish. They go, turn the torch off, will you? And feed us.
Yeah, so it's just mind-blowing what happens to the place once humans stop wrecking it and ruining it.
Sure.
Look at it. I mean, Similan National Park consists of a whole heap of islands. The main one is Similan Archipelago, Similan chain of islands. And for convenience, they've numbered the islands 1 to 9. So this trip we visited number 4, 5, 8 and 9, I think.
4, 5, 8 and 9. And this was a number, this one, originally. But this was a number of the Similan, no? Yeah. Okay.
And then north of Similan there is Koh Bon. And then there is this one, Koh Tachai. They're not part of the Similan Islands, but they're part of the national park, marine park.
Awesome.
So yeah, we're in Koh Tachai now. Richard just cannot sit still. What are you doing? Collecting bamboo?
Collecting bamboo, so we're going to build like a little arch for our wedding. So I want to make it out of bamboo so we can get married under like an altar.
Under bamboo altar.
Under that bamboo altar. No?
Get to work.
It's appropriate to Thailand. Get to work. So what I'm going to tie it up to the... Oh, tie it.
Oh, shit! Get too excited collecting bamboo and nearly lost a kayak in the ocean.
Bloody minutes, the kayak trying to take off on us. So recording.
And that's the laundry basket Richard just picked up out of the ocean. And he said that's going to make a really good basket to keep our bees in. So we made it to SURIN Island National Park, which is another island off the northwest coast of Phuket. Yeah, what happens, you have about 40 to 20 meters of depth, and then you have a vertical wall of coral rising up to the surface of the ocean. And it makes for absolutely spectacular dive sites full of coral and fish, but it is a nightmare to anchor, an absolute nightmare.
So it's kind of like it's got this massive drop off that just goes straight down, and they've got a mooring buoy that comes off it, off one of the reefs there, off the rocks. So that's fine. You tie up to it, and we dive it, and you come along. As soon as we get up to where that rope is, there's a sheer wall, and bang, the rocks are just below the surface of the water. So if we sat on that mooring, we'd have swung around all night and went smash all over the reef. Hopefully this is okay.
This is still a little bit sketchy. Like, look how close the coral is.
The reef is right there, and it's about 15 metres away. And we've got a depth of 27 metres under here, so the rope is actually going to be about 35 metres. It'll only swing us the opposite direction, so we'll be coming facing that way down, and not facing that way or swinging that way.
Either way, it's going to be another rough night, Captain.
Oh no, damn right. We didn't have much sleep last night.
No, all this coral, it's absolutely beautiful, but it's
Not good to anchor again.
quite challenging for sailors.
But we're definitely coming back for for some
Dive
diving, and highly recommend it to anybody. It's one of the best places in Thailand.
Now the sound you can hear in the background
The sound you
here.
can hear is the longtails heading off. Well, the Chaolei people are actually heading off fishing. I'm probably coming back from fishing. The Chaolei people are what they call the sea gypsies, and they frequent between Burma and Thailand. Funny thing about these Chaolei people, they're quite different because they're Burmese and Thai, or a mix of the two. And so they've got this very strange kind of Aboriginal appearance about them, with frizzy hair and quite short. Very friendly and more Western or sort of Burmese as opposed to Thai. Are incredible deep or free divers or deep sea divers, because out here like the waters are so deep, they dive for their oysters, for the pearls, you name it, they're diving for. So they teach your children from a very young age to free dive. The Chaolei actually build houseboats, sailing houseboats in fact, called kabang, and they build out of raw material that's come from the islands here. But over the generations, they've now started to live on the islands. Now the Chaolei people believe in an animalistic lore, where they believe that the animal spirits speak to them. And when the tsunami struck here in 2000, sorry, there's fish jumping around everywhere. The Chaolei were the only people who knew about or felt this tsunami coming, based upon that animalistic instinct. So they went around to the other side of the island to pick up all these tourists and paddle out to sea. And I mean paddle out to sea. The water just smashed up all through the islands here and devastated it, wiped out most of the place. Chaolei saved a lot of tourist people as well, which is fantastic to hear. So these guys got look up. Yeah, fly up. Fly up. Fly up. Fly. Fly up.
Fortunately, they don't have any squid.
Oh no, there's another boat. We'll go chase those other boats in there, hey, Jen? Because there's another boat that went inside the channel.